How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport, and welcome to the continuation of the series we're doing on my 1989 Honda Accord LXI. Done a ton of stuff. You guys have probably seen quite a few videos at this point, but I want to go ahead and do some fun things. So I was online looking for the center caps to these wheels because I want to try to keep everything original, and I wanted to try to find something that'll hold on better than the ones that I had. Unfortunately, I lost one on my trip back. I ordered in a new one and I lost another one. I realized they were glued into place. A lot of the pieces were broken on the original ones, so I really just need to replace them all, and they were really beat up anyways, but restorable. So while online, I came across these ones for a Honda Prelude. As you can see, they have a little lock. The original ones for these rims do not have a lock, and I thought, is there a way to make these work? So I went ahead and asked around on some forums, and everybody said no, unfortunately there's no way to clip them in, and this locking mechanism won't work on this style rim. So I thought about it and I said, well, what if I took that lock out and I used a screw through the locking mechanism and tapped out a threaded hole in the rim. So that's what I think I'm gonna do, and we're gonna make these work. I'm also gonna restore them as well, and we're gonna take these rims off, clean them. And I know this one's actually on the wrong side. As you can see there, this says left, but this is the right side. I've already switched the rear ones around because they were wrong as well. So we're gonna fix that. The other thing I wanted to mention before we get going is somebody had mentioned on the forum that the bottom of the H is supposed to line up right in the middle of where your valve stem is. Now, unfortunately, I am a little OCD and it's not a possibility, so I'm gonna have to deal with having it aligned a little bit different, because if I were to align it that way, I'd have to drill through our lug nut, which won't happen. So what I'm gonna do is probably align it with the little notches here like that, and hook them up like that. So it'll be off a little bit, but every one of them will be on the same way at least. We're gonna go ahead and sand these down, paint them, and I'm gonna repaint the insides of here black. By the end of the video, we will have some restored rims, some cleaned down rims, and I think the paint on these rims are perfectly fine. It actually looks really good, so we'll be able to clean them up really nicely, get these center caps put on there, and move forward on restoring this car. Well, guys, I didn't expect it to be that easy. It took me maybe a couple of minutes to get this thing drilled out. I didn't have to go real deep because the screw didn't need much thread to get in there, and everything snapped in place and went perfectly. I am extremely happy with the way that this is aligned around here. Because of this little tab here, it allows it to be centered without this circle having an uneven gap. So I'm very happy about that. Now I just got to go down and see if I can try to match this paint as good as I can, because the paint that I tested out, which you can see down here, just wasn't the right color. So hopefully I can find something close enough at the store. If not, I'll go ahead and order something that's the exact match. So let's go ahead and move on and get the rest of these done, and then we'll move on to sanding these down and painting them. Well, guys, that wraps up this project, and I gotta be honest, it really wasn't that difficult. It didn't take that long to do, and I couldn't be happier with the outcome. Now, this is not perfect by any means. In fact, my hand painting is far from good, but they look great from a distance. In fact, they look really good up close. I do plan on possibly recoating those in the future. The paint's not exactly a perfect match, although it is very close. And like I said, I went outside that little H a little bit on some of the center caps. But overall, I'm very happy, and I was a little bit nervous about this. Thought there would be a lot more issues I would run into, and tapping into the stock rims that I want to keep, and I want to keep these forever, and they are in amazing condition, was a little nerve-wracking, but couldn't be happier with my decision, thinking outside the box, because these would not have worked any other way that I could think of, and I really love them. I love the fact that these aren't going to go flying off like the other ones did, and I'm going to hold on to the other stock ones with the little retainer clip that snaps in just in case in the future. But I think this is a much better option here, and I hope this helps somebody else out there maybe that wants to do something similar to this. Now, if you guys saw, I did add a little Loctite to the end of the screw before putting them on the final time, and I don't know if it was necessary, but I want to be cautious. I don't want to lose these center caps. I don't know if I can find another set, but if I do, I'm probably going to pick them up. Once again, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this project. Like I said, I hope somebody learned something from it. You guys have an awesome day, a blessed week, and I'll catch you on the next video. Oh, it's also been storming all day, but at least I didn't have to sit in the sun because it's been hot as hell in Florida. Like I said, you guys have an awesome day. I'll catch you on the next one.